Well, you're the only person I know who's a mutual friend.
On Facebook?
Yeah.
For real? I'm your only what?
With Luther, yeah.
Oh, with Luther, okay. Well, maybe I think everybody else just followed him instead of adding
Yeah, I followed.
him,
I didn't think it would add people, so I just
Oh,
followed.
No, yeah, he added me.
It's a
Yeah.
I saw follow. I added.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, I was like, I'll support it.
He took me.
Luther.
I haven't said anything yet. Yeah, I haven't seen any posts lately. Say his name so you can promote his page.
His name is Luther Surowitz.
Sir S-U-R Owitz. All right.
Hey, tell the story again. It was on Jocelyn.
Yeah, Jocelyn Sharp, a Vegas comedian.
Comedian.
Comedian, there you go. Like shared a flyer for a show she had coming up in like New Mexico or some shit, and he shared it with a like caption, "I hope she flops out her big like dinner plate nipples" or something like that, something in that realm. And then like so Hugo was on a show with her the same night that like she posted that, and she was talking about it, and we found out he wasn't like a friend of hers at all.
Yeah.
He's just some old Jewish guy that's like super racist and
It's from
misogynist.
like Florida too. It's not even the state where the show is in.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
he's a real guy.
I want to think it's a real
It
guy.
just seems so thorough. Like,
Yeah,
'cause he has
it
like
is.
years of backlog posts. I'm like,
Yeah, and he looks
Exactly.
and
I
he
feel
looks like a real dude. And the Israel stuff really fucking takes it.
and he doesn't have a giant following.
Yeah.
Which, so if it was a troll page, I feel like they would have given up by now.
I haven't seen anything.
Yeah.
I hope Luther's okay.
I know, dude.
The last place he, like, the last thing I saw him post was like, "Looks like I'm going to Cuba soon. These
Yeah.
cunts don't have any taste." And he was at, like, some cigar shop. Because that seems the only hobby I've noticed from Luther
Is,
is
cigars?
yeah.
And he's not a comic at all.
No,
No.
not that I know of.
Yeah.
I think he might even, like, kind of, like, sell them, like, middleman in a weird way cigars, you know?
Think
Like,
he'd be
everybody's
huge?
got sneaker guys, you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
That kind of thing.
Think he'd be huge.
No.
No, not...
The masses aren't ready for Luther,
Yeah,
dude.
I
You don't
mean,
think
he's
so? I don't
for,
know
like-
Luther.
oh no, he's great, but like the masses, yeah.
Yeah.
you know.
Does it make a difference if somebody says something hilarious that's offensive and he means it? Does that make a difference to you?
Mm. Yeah.
I mean, Luther definitely means everything he says. Dude. That guy isn't trying.
does not want to-
He's not doing bits. Like he's just calling women cunts
Should probably, maybe I should
and
read a
talking
post.
about how his asshole smelled.
It must smell terrible.
What was it? It smells like a fucking like a porterhouse medium well or some shit like
Like
that.
Black
That's
Angus.
my
meat.
asshole.
Black Angus. That's
He goes,
what
my
it
asshole smells like a Black Angus medium well.
was. Yeah.
How does he know? What is that? Oh, he must smell his farts. He must have ate a Black Angus.
Mhm.
That's a
And it
good.
was rare. And by the time he farted it out,
Dude,
it
you're
was
getting in the
wow.
mind of Luther.
Good.
trying
It's
to.
his thought process.
I'm becoming a Zionist.
Yeah.
Hardcore, like Netanyahu Zionist. Alright.
But I do think he would be famous amongst all open mic communities.
He's
would.
an open mic comedian's open mic
Yeah,
comedian.
like with they. I mean, I haven't met anybody that was upset about it. They were all just like, I mean, he's in Florida. You can
Yeah.
only be so mad.
Yeah,
He's
the
not
problem,
like a public figure.
problem is like when they have conservative comedians who really like Trump, they never talk about that shit. You only talk about my wife don't like how much beer I drink. Shit like that. I'm from the
Because
South.
they know that shit won't go over.
Yeah, but if
Especially
Luther
out
did
here.
it, it'd go over. You gotta go. You
I don't
gotta,
even know if Luther
go
really
against the
likes
current,
Trump.
man.
He seems to hate everything
Yeah.
besides cigars.
Yeah, Luther's probably too good for Trump.
Yeah.
Hold
He's
my
probably
nose.
just
and
like
vote for
him.
Trump.
Luther's immaculate.
He's like, he probably just thinks Trump's a pussy. Like, he's like, he respects women too much.
Yeah. Sarah
You
Huckabee
waited-
Trump
Sanders.
is too PC. I can't.
You waited till you were a celebrity to grab the pot? I did that yesterday. I did that yesterday at
Pussies
TGI
since
Fridays.
89.
It's awesome because they don't know who I am. Yeah. I'd go to a roast battle with Luther.
Dude, if he did any live performance, I would put consideration into a budget. That's how I would see that. Cause that shit.
He kind of reminds me of like the comedian Pat Cooper. Like
Oh,
old guy that's just like angry at everything.
Oh yeah,
I feel like he's a similar guy.
Yeah, but Pat Cooper yells. Like I imagine Luther doesn't yell very much.
Yeah.
Imagine he just speaks in a very reasonable voice.
He yells out the word cunt and that's it. That's the only time he yells.
Yeah, that's when he loses it.
Cunts!
Sorry.
I was
Just kidding. He would never apologize.
Yeah.
For what? Yeah. Let's see. I apologize to my daughter for missing her birthday. Calling her a cunt on her birthday. Okay, so we got I marked Facebook dude for Luther because I forgot. Okay. How was Us?
Oh, it was really good.
Fuck, I still need to see that.
I'm like
Why?
shocked at how competent of a director like Jordan Peele is already for his second movie. Yeah, it's like very well made.
I don't know. I watched that first movie and I was like, this is the Stepford Wives.
Oh yeah,
Stepford
no,
Wives.
he
You know
Yeah.
Stepford Wives?
No, he even like I heard an interview with him on NPR and he was just like, if you want to watch like a perfect movie format to me, you should watch The Stepford Wives.
Really?
Like he was kind of admitting that like that first movie
Had a better ending.
Or yeah, what Stepford Wives?
Yeah, because he had an alternate ending for Get Out where he goes to jail, which would have made sense. Because you never I want a whole movie where like it's all like that, and then the sequel is them going to court and having to deal with all the shit that just happened.
Their
Yeah.
life is ruined.
Cause I can't fucking, that's why I don't even like go to superhero movies.
This is the People versus O.J. Simpson. That's kind of around that realm.
I didn't see that. I only watched John Travolta's part, and I was like, that's awesome. But other than that,
Wasn't I didn't watch it either, but wasn't Ross from Friends in that? David
Really?
Schwimmer?
Yeah.
He played the Kardashian guy, didn't
yeah, and then any excuse they could have to mention Kim Kardashian's name, even though she wasn't even existing yet.
he? Just be like, future baby Kim.
Future baby Kim. What is future baby Kim gonna think?
We're definitely gonna name a daughter of ours Kim.
And Chloe.
Future
What about future
lawyer
baby
Kim?
Chloe? What about when you marry that transgender guy and you have those babies, those hot babies, and what are they gonna think? Anyways, I like OG. What was it? The other one, Made in America. That movie's awesome. I forgot what I was gonna say. Yeah, because I watch superhero movies, and every time I watch a superhero movie, I'm like, fucking. I keep thinking like the taxpayer. Because they're fucking like
The
trashing
roads.
these cities, man. These fucking towns.
yeah,
I'm
for
like, that's
real.
$1 million. Who the fuck is paying for this shit?
I disconnect, dude.
I cannot fucking disconnect. I can't seem to disconnect. The outfits, I need an excuse for why they're wearing a fucking costume. Like a grown man's wearing a costume. I fucking have a hard time with all that. I can't, like, why can't you just fight Zod in the desert? Right?
The ocean, maybe. There's a lot of ocean, dude.
It's like real dry out there.
Yeah.
Like you
It might
get
get
thirsty.
It might get hot.
water, yeah.
Yeah, and they have to just get in the desert sands.
I see mirages and stuff.
Also, it's not real. That has something to do
It wouldn't look
with why
as cool.
they're like, oh, it's fake. Let's do it in the deserts.
Yeah, I do
Let's
that.
use Yucca Mountain.
I
to,
should
like-
probably. I guess I could give superhero movies the same pass I give porn movies. Because some of
Yeah,
it was like
you
stepdaughter
kind of
porn
have
is
to.
creepy, and I was like, yeah, but it's awesome because it's not real. That's one of the best parts about it.
Yeah, I
It's
try
not
to
real.
do what I
'Cause
can
nobody's
to
dad
not
looks
read
like
the
that.
descriptions.
Nobody's dad looks like that. Nobody's dad, man. This fucking looks good with a beard and has a fucking 8-inch cock. And sticking a fucking.
It's just because Paul don't have any
Sticking a fucking.
kids.
Yeah.
You just wait, Paul.
Yeah.
I do fucking porn. Have you ever seen the? Oh god, this is an old reference. This is an old Howard Stern thing. They used to harass this one fucking kid who used to have a public access show about baseball and shit. And they'd
No, but
fucking
it
call him
sounds
up and
great.
prank him because it's public access. There's no callers, so they would just call him relentlessly over and over and over and over, and he would go crazy. And then they would mention about his cock, like they want to see his cock and shit, because apparently he has one of the largest penises in the fucking world. But he
Really?
doesn't fucking show anybody.
Still
It's
to this
like
day.
13 inches
Is he alive still?
flaccid.
Oh, I
I don't know how long you can
talking
live
about.
with that. It's like fucking carrying a Siamese twin. And it's like
Conjoined.
13 inches flaccid. I mean, why aren't you doing fucking porn? Although that's probably falling out of fashion. Like
What?
I feel like
freak porn.
Uh,
Like obscenely large penises going into women, and you know.
yeah, I'm fine with just like regular big dicks.
Well, you
you know, like steroid mass
Yeah.
monster thing.
Just these, you know.
They got injections.
Oh,
now.
13 inches,
Hard.
limp, dude. I hope that it doesn't get any bigger when it, you know. I hope it just
Yeah.
kind
Dude,
of
all the
90
blood, like-
degrees it because
Yeah, when
like
you faint when you got a boner, you probably faint and then
That's like a
fall
liter
forward.
of blood.
and then break your boner because like that's a big, you know.
Yeah, I like to pretend there's a bone in my penis.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do a lot of jokes.
Put a
like
cast
that.
on it or
Yeah. You ever listen to Phil Henry?
Phil Henry?
Phil Henry?
Oh, Phil Henley?
Phil Henry?
Is he the radio guy from California?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's the dude that like does all the voices with the calls.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had one where he used to have a porn star. He mispronounces the word sex. He says cess. I'm a cess addict. He's on an airplane. He's suing United Airlines because he's a cess addict and he had no place to have cess. So he had to go. So he had to go into the bathroom and masturbate, and there was turbulence, and he broke his penis bone. And then and what he's suing them and demanding that they have curtains so that they can have sex in their seats, and then just have beds behind curtains and stuff like that. And then he just goes, call her. I fell for that.
Don't
Really?
some first class like places have like small little beds?
Where you can fuck.
Like Qantas or something, like going to Australia.
Yeah, well, it's just like a little nook that, I mean,
That sounds like an Australian thing.
yeah, I
It
believe
was so
it.
long.
Yeah, and the box kangaroos and shit. Didn't they steal the fucking Olympic flame?
A kangaroo?
No, an
I mean,
Australian.
they're all fucking criminals. So.
Yeah, they're descended from criminals.
Yeah, dude.
It's a penile colony.
It's a penis colony.
Yeah.
That's all I thought the first time I heard someone say that shit.
I don't
was
know if I
like,
can stand it.
penis.
Yeah.
It's like a penis colony.
You were watching did you have to read Kafka in high school and you just kept laughing?
What, Metamorphosis?
No, penal colony.
Oh, no.
Yeah, we had to read Madame Bovary and I didn't read it. I just kept calling it
It
Madame
sucked.
Bovary. You read it?
Yeah.
Why?
Just to read it.
Just to pass the
God,
class.
I wanted to read a little Flaubert. It was terrible. It's really not a good book. I don't know why.
I tried to read Scarlet. He kept giving us all the shitty books, and then everyone else got fucking One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, and we got fucking like Scarlet Letter. I
Yeah.
was pissed. I was like, this is.
I didn't read
Dumb.
any of the books that we were supposed to
Really?
read in high
I was
school.
like, she banged the dude. Get over it.
It's embarrassing thinking back on it. Like,
You didn't read anything?
nah, like the only I've read like all of the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Like all those. There's 3 books in that series, and then like I've read like some like spoof self-help books done by comedians, and like one is the cast of It's Always Sunny, and one is one by Tim and Eric.
Oh wait, the Zone Theory one.
Zone Theory.
Oh, I read a little bit of that.
That shit's
That's a good picture. I like
hilarious.
the Zone poems. Write your Zone poems. Dude, that shit. Dude, the fucking chick I work with is into Tim and Eric.
Really?
Dude, she's got. Yeah.
Does she have tattoos for referencing it? Cause
It's like
that's
spaghetti.
That's too far.
She got tattoos of Tim and Eric.
yeah. Their when they did the bedtime stories though, all of those are fucking fantastic.
Yeah, she told me about that.
Tim
I didn't see
Heidecker
that.
is in Us.
I believe it.
Oh, is he? Did
Yeah.
you see the comedy?
He's married to Elizabeth Moss. Yeah, I love that movie.
I love that movie too, man. You're the only person.
Yeah, Rick Alverson,
Movie?
dude, he's a man.
Did you see that fucking Neil Hamburger movie?
Entertainment. Of course I did. I saw it
God.
live. Met Neil Hamburger because I watched it. They showed it at the film festival here.
He was there?
Yeah.
Was he like Neil Hamburger? Or
No, he was regular. Greg Turkington.
Hey, why did Paris Hilton make a porn video
I don't know.
so that retarded people can have something to masturbate to?
I always like his Elton John too.
What's that?
It's like it was something like what do you get when you cross Elton John and a Wolverine? He's like, I don't know, but I don't want it near my asshole.
What's the other one? What's the difference between courting love and an American flag? It's wrong to urinate on the American flag. See, that guy should make a comeback, man. You ever watched that new show?
Which one?
The fucking movie review show?
Oh no, I saw like.
Oh, cinema at the cinema.
Yeah.
That shit's funny.
They
dude.
had the son from Back to School on it.
Who's that?
Okay, we ever seen Christine?
Christine?
Christine, yeah.
Just Christine?
The movie Christine about the car.
I don't think so.
I don't
The
think-
haunted car that
No.
kills people?
No.
Okay, you never seen Back to School?
No.
With Rodney Dangerfield?
No. Oh, that's why I didn't see it.
Yeah.
You don't like Rodney Dangerfield?
As a comedian, I do, but as an actor, he can't be a good actor.
He's a great actor.
He's probably just Rodney.
See, if you watch Back to School, you'd see him fucking reciting. He recites Dylan Thomas.
Really?
Yeah, he's a great job. It's got Sam Kinison in it. It's got Kurt Vonnegut's in it.
Oh, pretty cool. Probably still won't watch it.
Hey, you want to hear? My impression of Elton John with a stutter?
Yeah.
Benny and the Jets.
Nice.
That's it. Yeah, that's why you've never heard that before. 'Cause that joke's awful. Dude, I got a couple walkouts last night.
Really? Where were you at last night?
Gold Mine Tavern. There's this one fucking lady.
Well, you're already outside.
Yeah. I guess they walked
Some
in.
walk-ins,
Then.
yeah.
I guess they walked in. There was a fucking one lady who was with me in the very beginning, told some fucking jokes and she was laughing, and then once they started talking about hairy pussies, she starts going like, and then as the set went on and on, she just kept going like that, and then like she'd hear something like that made her laugh, then she'd laugh, and then she'd go like that again. And then I told Rocky about it, and he goes, "You can't do jokes like that." You can't. He's like, "That's not the proper subject for comedy."
Rock
goes,
like that. You read the room. Read the room, kid.
He goes,
What the
Once you
fuck?
do 100 sets, you'll get it.
but this is how he followed it up. He goes, this is the kind of jokes you gotta do. He goes, I got my sister's named Cookie. Everybody eats her.
Yup, that
Okay.
sounds about right.
Trying to get him to go to open mics, but he won't.
Really?
He doesn't want us to steal his material.
Mm.
Yeah, what happens to all that stuff?
What? All the jokes?
Yeah, just dust in the wind.
Yeah, I guess so.
Dust in the wind. Because nobody wants to steal it. Maybe he was just saying comedy was better when people did other people's material.
Like vaudeville or something?
I guess so. I don't even know when that stopped. In the 60s?
No, I think before. I don't know.
So I was going to move to LA, but I didn't want to be homeless in the middle of a fire.
Mm.
How are you going to deal with homelessness and being alone? It'd be great what's funny about LA is like if I was homeless and then I go to a shelter and then the guy next to me is a comic too.
That'd be the most LA story you could have.
Yeah, the guy next to me is an actor. Nobody's crazy. No one's eating a shit. It's just everyone's just homeless.
That sounds pretty cool.
And then the city, and then
I
4
mean-
times a year the city's on fire.
We slept in Anthony's car when we went this time, so we were homeless.
Did you find a place?
Like, we found a place we like. It's gonna be available the first week of May, so we'll try.
Are you rich?
No.
Yeah, you're gonna kill it out there. 'Cause that's the problem with New York and LA is it's all rich kids, and that's why all comedy sucks. That's why late night comedy sucks. That's why late night
There are
talk show, 'cause
Harvard
they hire,
graduates, like.
yeah, because they hire all those fucking people, and then they don't, and they're like, okay, I can't say that joke, you can't say that joke, you
So
can't say that
Logan's gonna
joke.
be a late night writer. He's like the rich kid.
No.
Logan was.
Logan's gonna be in a remake of Twilight.
He's gonna be Shark Boy.
It needs to get that face on a screen.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
thing's gonna be on TV in no
He's
time.
be the new like
Give it
Mario
a year.
Lopez.
I give it a year.
A year?
I give it a year.
Hope so.
Make sure your lease is 2 years.
Nope, 1 year. year, then month by month basis,
Oh, really?
unless you want to sign it.
Does the price change
Maybe.
when you sign it? It would probably be slightly cheaper if you sign it. I'm not saying like two